Welcome to the Daughter Arise channel. My name is Yvonne, and this channel is all about bringing you content surrounding childhood sexual abuse news. Also on this channel I share things from my journey, things that I found hard or difficult, things that inspired me in hopes of empowering and encouraging other survivors. So if this is the type of content you're after, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. So in today's story, it's taken from the Daily Mail. A judge has blasted beyond despicable behaviour of a teacher who had outdoor sex with the pupil before threatening to take him down if he reported her. So I'm going to share this story with you, and I'm also going to leave a link to it in the description box below. So a judge has blasted a despicable teacher who had outdoor sex with a 15-year-old pupil as she was jailed for 6 years and 2 months. Mother of three Kandice Barber took the underage boy to a field, kissed him on the neck and whispered, "What do you want to do now?" before having full intercourse with him. The Prince's Whisperer School's supply teacher from Windover, Buckinghamshire, even sent him nude images of herself and then threatened to take him down if he told senior staff about their illicit sex encounters. Barber's lawyer had claimed that at just 5 foot tall, she was too short to have sex with the pupil, who cannot be named for legal reasons, standing up. The defendant also lied that her packed calendar meant she was too busy to have slept with the pupil, who today said the ordeal had impacted his GCSEs. Jailing her at Aylesbury Crown Court today, recorder Bal Dhaliwal said Barber had acted in gross breach of trust and had taken advantage of a child in her care and groomed him for her own sexual gratification. She told the teacher the victim was a 15-year-old boy in his final year at school. You had control and authority over him. He felt drawn in by you due to your compliments. You caused him to engage in sex with you while he was a pupil in your care. You threatened to take him down with you if he reported it. You already had authority over him by virtue of your position, but to use threats is beyond despicable. Barber had bombarded the then 15-year-old pupil with messages, including one where she asked him, "Do you like boobs or bum?" And she sent him a photo of herself on her bed surrounded by sex toys. But she was found out after a topless picture she had sent the victim was circulated around so much it ended up being passed to the head teacher of their school. The judge added, "From the point you entered Snapchat to his phone, non-sexual communication to win his trust, to use that trust to arrange a meeting where sexual activity took place. There was a significant degree of planning. The planning is born out of Google searches, which included good secluded areas and holiday in Wickham. Took all action that you could to ensure he did not report the matter, and you ensured it was disposed of. You are a mother to children aged 10, 14 and 16 years, a stepmother to 2 others, and a wife to a very supportive husband. Depriving you of your liberty will have a devastating effect on your children and family." Prosecutor David Powell summarised a statement from the victim, who said he faced stress and anxiety as a result of the incident and going through 2 trials. He felt that his GCSE results were not as good as they should have been, in part as a result of the impact of these incidents against him. This was Barbara's second trial after she was convicted in September of sending the boy topless pictures of herself on Snapchat between September and October 2018. Barbara had shown no emotion when the verdicts were announced, following 10 hours and 39 minutes of jury deliberation. Her delivery worker husband had watched proceedings remotely in a side room, fumed after the guilty verdict. It's a joke. So that is just a little bit of that story about Kandice Barber, the supply teacher. I must say that I am really pleased with the outcome of this case because, she was in a serious position of trust and she abused that trust. I'm glad to see the law is taking it seriously as well when it comes to female child sex offenders as well, because obviously in the past, they've got lenient sentences and the consequences hasn't been so severe. So this has been good to see because this is something I did discuss on one of my previous videos about female offenders. She totally groomed and manipulated this young boy, and it's a shame because she's now had to lose a lot of things, not only her reputation, her career, the trust of her children, who are at an age, 10, 12 and 14, to understand the severity and the seriousness of the crimes that she's done. And it's a shame because that young boy has had to go through all of this in his school, in front of his peers, and the impact that it's had on him and his education, will last a long time. But what's concerning is her husband's reaction to the verdict. So yes, it's understandable that he's upset, but at the same time, his wife has committed these offences. And her husband is morally helping her to get away with it because he's not holding her accountable for the things that she's done. And his lack of accountability towards his wife for her actions is actually worrying. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you. I will probably do a follow up on the husband because he's been in the paper again saying he's going to support his wife. But that is it for now. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below.